my name is Sierra. If you guys are new, I just want to come to you guys and kind of do just like a little talk, rant, basically, and just talk about some stuff, like some real stuff, like post-grad depression, because I didn't know that it was gonna happen to me. I didn't know it existed. So let's jump into the video. So today I'm going to be talking about after grad depression. I feel like it's something they don't quite necessarily prepare us for in college. I feel like in college they're like, oh yeah, take all these classes, graduate, get you a job. But did they ever tell you how hard it is to get a job after college? Because they didn't tell me. Unless you just got like dog ass connections, which I don't. That shit was hard. Like, I pretty much worked the same job while I was in college. So when I came home, I just transitioned and worked the same job. And then it was just like when I actually graduated, I knew for sure that wasn't what I wanted to do. But I thought me having a degree would make it just easy to just go apply for a corporate job. I even applied for the corporate company that I was working for. And it was like, they weren't interested in me. And I'm like, I done gave y'all 4 years of my life and I can't come work at your corporate office? What? So I just say, if you're in college now or at the tail end of college, just make sure you working to make those connections. I did not. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking to people. So that really hindered me as far as like that transition to getting a big girl job versus the job you had in college. I would say one strong piece of advice: be prepared for the change. I feel like not everybody, but I was in a rush to graduate. Like, I'm ready to graduate. I hate college. I feel like I spent so much time hating college that I missed out on the actual experience, and I wasn't prepared to graduate because I didn't have a job lined up when I was, leaving. And like, some people do, some people don't, but some people have connections and it's easier, and some people don't. Some people actually have to work for it. I actually ended up quitting my job that I had while I was in college, thinking like, oh, it'll be easy for me to get another job. No, I was unemployed for about a month and a half. That's not a long time. I've known people who've been unemployed way longer looking for a job. But the only reason I got the job is because like my mom knew somebody at the other company. So that's why I say you have to make connections. Like, and if you don't have no connections, you better get to making them now, or you're gonna be like me. So yeah, so just be prepared for that change. I say when you get home, just make sure you do some soul searching, get your relationship right with God, like, or start that junk early. Like, if you don't really truly know what you want to do, working for somebody else, unless that's what you want to do, like, it's not for me. So I never ever actually thought I would like want to be an entrepreneur at all. Like, I was like, I'm just gonna get a job, work, and that's gonna be that. But God had other plans for me. I spent like days and days just literally like praying, like fasting from social media, like everything. Like, you have to like soul search and really figure out what your God-given purpose is. If not, you just gonna be living. Like, you don't come to this earth just to like pay bills or work out like me. So I just say, find something that you truly passionate about. Find your God-given purpose. Once you find your God-given purpose, you're gonna be rich. Like, and I'm not saying like rich in like money, but I'm just saying like rich in like the spirit, rich in your mind. Just like, I think it's gonna create like a whole new level of happiness and purpose, like sense of purpose. Like, so personally for me, like the first job I had after college, I was like, I knew this was not it. Like, I knew it wasn't. First off, they ain't paid me enough money. I'm like, I got a degree and I'm making $13 an hour. It's people without degrees who make more money than that. And I was just like, this is fucked up. Like, this is like legit fucked up. It's just like, I was working for this company. They actually got bought out by KinderCare. So shit, there we go, I'm back. The whole office like shut down. my team was the only team that actually kept their jobs, but I hated the job so much I had to like find something else. And now I work for another daycare company, and I'm trying to get out this education field. There's some steps I kind of been going through to get through this process. So first, I just want to say, I want everybody to just kind of be aware that this is something that can happen. Like, some people may not be depressed, or you may be depressed and not know it. People deal with depression in different ways. So the number one thing that I say start with is accept the change. Like, you are going to be going through a change of life. Like, you're going to be used to being in college, and then a lot of people come home and live with their parents like me. So I came home, moved home, and then it's like I'm making the adjustment of being a full-blown adult, having my own responsibilities, and coming home and having to answer to my mom, like do stuff she says. Like, I can't, if I just want to get up and go somewhere, I could in college, but now it's like, where you going? Can you bring me this? Can you do that when you come home? Like, it's just like all these questions. So I say be prepared for the change that you're going to experience when you move home. Even if you don't move home, you might move to an apartment, like not on college, like not on a college campus. So of course that's going to be different as well. So accept that change. Just wrote some notes because I can't keep all this in my head. I would say the second thing would be to figure out what you actually enjoy. I'm still figuring this out because I feel like in college, like, I was real introvertish, I guess you can say. Like, I had my specific friend group and we all were just pretty chill. We didn't like party or anything. Personally, I happened to gain like a lot of weight my first 2 years in college. So my last 2 years, I spent a lot of time like in the gym, and I thought that was something like I really enjoyed. Like, I mean, I do enjoy the gym because if I don't go, I can tell I haven't gone. Like, it helps my mood, but it's not something I can solely depend on for happiness anymore. So I say just figure out what you really enjoy in life. And some of us are still figuring that out because I am. So, but I do know, personally, like, if it's anything that involves being creative, I enjoy it. Like, personally, like right now at my job, I literally sit at a desk all day, just posting jobs because I'm a talent sourcing specialist. So I kind of like recruit people for jobs or whatever. So it's just pretty boring. And from time to time, they ask me to like make flyers for like hiring events, and that's the only fulfillment I get out of my job. Like, other than that, if it's not anything that's stimulating my mind, I don't enjoy it. So I just say find something you enjoy. Shoot, pick up a hobby, take an extra class. Like, I feel like we're so used to class when you get out of college. It's like you gotta adjust to this new life of like not having any actual responsibility. Come here. Okay, I'm back. My dog was being bad, so I had to go put him up. So where did I leave? Another thing I noticed is like you have to take care of your body, not only like physically but like mentally. Like, I feel like once I moved home, like my stress levels were like, I'm more stressed out than I was in college, and like I had assignments and stuff and failing tests and stuff, but I am way more stressed out now. And it's just like, I think it's just the stress of not knowing what's next. Like, us as humans just naturally don't like uncertainty. So something I actually learned once I got home is like, you know, the same things that kept you going in college aren't going to keep you going at home. You know, sometimes you got to switch up your routine, and it's just going to be like a huge life change. So I would say number one is take care of your body. Of course, like, eat right, have a great diet, and then like at least that'll be able to help with your just overall body health. Next I would say is something that really helped me, and I actually just started this, is seek a therapist. Like, somebody who is not in your family, who's not gonna judge you. Like, and like, I know in the Black community people like shun away from therapy, but therapy is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Like, first off, I was already like soul searching before I started therapy, but it really just helped me like see how things that happened in my childhood like affect me today, and just like how to deal with this transition, you know, create boundaries. It's just like, it's something like I feel like a lot of people need. People have mentors and stuff like that who can help with that, but I go to a therapist and I love my therapist, And if you're looking for a therapist, get on therapyforblackgirls.com, and they have a whole directory, and that's how I found my therapist, and she's awesome. So another thing I would say is don't let moving home or moving anywhere else, a relationship, change your identity. I feel like, of course, like I said in the beginning, like in college you have so much independence and freedom. When you come home, it's kind of like you take a step down, unless you just have cool ass parents. At first my mom was not cool. She all right. She's better. She's a lot better, but don't lose your identity. Stay true to yourself and try to like prosper to get out of that situation. Another thing I would say is, personally, I feel like in my free time I just be so tired. So like I just be wanting to sleep, but that's a sign of depression. It's not that I'm actually tired. It's just like I feel like my mind is just on overload. And like in college, something I would do to pass free time, I would go work out. But I don't like to do that now. Like I've actually gained weight. I'm just be honest. But I don't like to work out like that no more. I mean, I still go every morning, but it's not something I'm just going to be doing just because to pass time. I feel like I need to be putting that time and energy into something I'm passionate about. So, like I said, find your purpose. I know my purpose. God has told me my purpose, but that's some soul searching I had to do in my free time. And I suggest anybody to do that. Like, don't just like sit around and pass time. Like, even at work, when I finish all my work, I start working on ideas, like stuff God has given to me to work on. So I don't know if it's a millennial thing or if it's just a me thing. It ain't for me. I don't like working for other people. Like, I just really know God have like a greater purpose for me. And sitting at a desk all day, posting jobs, and I mean, like, what fulfillment is that? That's still not like giving me like a sense of purpose. So I say number one is just really find your purpose before you just dive in for working for somebody else. And now I feel like I'm kind of like not necessarily stuck, but I'm in a situation where I can't necessarily like just quit because I have like responsibilities. I have bills. So now I just feel like I need to just work extra harder at my God-given purpose, like on the side, make time for myself, make time for my purpose, make time for my plan. Just to get that actual fulfillment out of life, man. It was to a point where I got literally so depressed. I gained 20 pounds when I moved home, and I still can't get it off. I go to the gym every morning. Won't lose a pound. Like, and I know it's stress because I've lost, like when I was in college, I lost 50 pounds. So it's stress. That's the only other thing I can think. Now I'm just like on a journey to just really like do what God has called me to do. I feel like we in such this social media world where we just get on Instagram and just try to mimic what the next person is doing. And like, when I say I'm literally good at everything I touch, I'm good at everything I touch, but I know like that's not my purpose. Like, I'm good at doing hair, but I'm not about to become a stylist. I'm not about to like start doing hair because that's not my God-given purpose. I'm good at baking, but I'm not about to be baking because I know God didn't call me here to just be baking for people. I mean, it's maybe something I can do like for fun, but it's not like my purpose. And like for the longest time I legit didn't know my purpose. Like, it was pissing me off. I'm just like, well, what the heck am I here for? And then I finally figured it out, thanks to Jesus. But yeah, so I say find your purpose, and then you're gonna really find like yourself, your inner happiness. And then I'm taking the necessary steps to get my life, because God got a plan for me. God has a plan for everybody. And like, you got to think about it. Like, you literally have to think about it. Do you really think you were born to sit there and just work? Like, okay, say you want to work at a job, but make sure you know your purpose of being at that job. Be that light in a dark place, or be some type of encouragement to somebody else. Like, just feel like we live in this like crazy, like mean world. And shoot, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've been crazy and mean before too in life, but I just feel like now I'm at a point where I'm just really figuring out this life stuff right now. And I just want other people who are graduating or about to graduate, or who have already graduated and are in the same place as me, just figure out yourself. Like, don't let social media run you. Like, I feel like it was to a point where like I literally would just scroll like Instagram and I would just get like so jealous. I would be jealous of everybody, like especially like right after I graduated. I would just see so many people with like jobs and money and traveling, and it's just like, it's just gonna create jealousy. But God has his own lane for you, first of all, and copying what they do is not gonna get you any closer to God. So that was the number one thing I took away from it. Just start getting close to God, because then he gonna start revealing stuff to you. Then you be like, dang, like he really full circle. Like, and he'll give you what you pray for. Honestly, even if it's not his plan, he'll give you what you pray for, just to show you, like, told you you should have been patient. Like, and I feel like that's kind of the situation I'm in right now. So I'm just working it to my advantage, and I'm just still gonna do like what I'm supposed to do, make the most out of my situation, and that's it. But I just want to say, number one, as far as like this transition in your life, take care of yourself, work out, make sure you're eating right, take care of your mental, seek a therapist, and get right with God. Like, I know everybody not Christians or whatever, but like, I'm telling you, it's the best thing you can do for your life. Like, not even just like, y'all just don't know some of the situations. I know only God could have got me through these situations, because before, I just feel like I was just this weak person. I just feel literally so strong right now. Like, I feel like I'm strong in my mind, man. Like, I swear I would just get jealous of everything, everybody. But it's like, I had to really like learn how to love myself. And once you start learning God, loving him, you gonna love yourself. So that's pretty much it. All I have is kind of like a rant or whatever. But if you know anybody who is graduating or who is recently graduated, share this video with them. I don't know if it's gonna help them, but I would hope it would just bring some type of awareness to let them know like some things to expect. Because this has been a hard transition for me, and I know it's been like a hard transition for my friends. I feel like everybody is just like scrambling. But I would say the biggest thing is soul search. Dive so deep into yourself and really figure out what you are on this earth for. And I think that's pretty much all I have right now for you guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this with a friend. I think this really will help somebody, because it's so much, it's this life. First off, this life is short. And I say, do something that's gonna make you happy, like legit, or bring some type of peace and purpose, fulfillment to yourself. And that's it. So bye.